let's go ahead and fire it up as we start some baseball nuggets. Is on December 31st, this is just a mental thing. It feels like baseball is so far away. Then in January 1st, you're like, well, hold on, we're almost to February now, and that's when people show up, and it does feel like baseball is here imminently. I believe we're less than 7 weeks away now. So I wanted to run you through some of the crazy, odd, unbelievable moments of the 2025 season. Now, I might quick hit this, but we can stop on any of these. The Mets were once 21 games over 500 after only 69 games. They were that good, and
nice.
they didn't even make the playoffs. Jeez. The Guardians were 15 and a half games out of first place in July and 10 games out with 21 to play. Not to mention, on September 4th, they still had a losing record and had even lost 10 games in a row at one point, and then they won their division. Rafael Devers had an 8-minute and 52-second home run trot on September 2nd because he was definitely enjoying the home run on his way to first base. Started getting in an argument that led to a big brawl, and during the brawl, they kept the clock running on the home run trot to then finish it, and so that led it to a remarkable 8 minutes and 52 seconds. That trot took 2 minutes longer than his other 15 home run trots combined. And I just think
Who
that's
tracks that.
I know, Elias.
I want to know.
I just think that's amazing.
We need to talk to Mr. Elias then and get down to this. Hey, here's what I want to see more of, Kevin. I think this would be cool. The guy who gives up the most home runs, I want to see him from now on. Every time he gives up a home run, he does the trot with the guy he gave up the home run to and just talks trash to him the whole time. And the home run guy is just like, I hit the home run. I'm cool. But it's this guy. This is his bit. Is that he's like, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to run with you.
What if I told you that was probably only maybe the third most amazing thing that you will hear in this run? Let's talk about Jeff Hoffman. Jeff Hoffman defied mathematics on August 10th while pitching for the Blue Jays. He pitched 2/3 of an inning and had 5 walks.
Dude.
And gave up 0 runs. He was the winning pitcher. His outing went walk, walk, pop up to end the 8th inning, and then walk, walk, sack bunt, walk, emergency pitching change. So technically, he did not give up any runs while he was out there, and he got the win.
He was, oh man.
Yeah.
What a cool stat.
The Cincinnati Reds gave up 9 runs in a game on April 30th. Also in that game, they retired 20 batters in a row. Think about that. They retired 20 batters in a row, but still somehow managed to give up 9 runs in that game. No National League team had done that in more than 30 years. Then we go to the Arizona Diamondbacks. On May 17th, they scored 12 runs, and they lost. The next day, they scored 1 run, and they won.
That's cool.
I know that's not how cumulative scoring works, but that's bizarre. Now, this might be my favorite stat. Back in 1927 and 1928.
Hold on. I've decided something. You know how the NBA has the cup?
Yes.
Where the banners get raised by that team every time?
Nope.
Oh, all right. Whatever. You're the Knicks. You really don't have anything else. But so here's my idea.
Okay.
You schedule a section during the year. I don't know. Maybe it's June through August. And whoever scores the most runs in that stretch wins the baseball cup.
Okay.
You know, like, let's add more cups.
Hey, we got so many wild cards. Could we just put that team in the playoffs?
They get the automatic.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this idea.
Yeah, because they're like, huge day for baseball on August 4th, as we'll determine who wins the baseball cup.
Yes,
All
I
right.
love this idea.
I'd be in on this.
Right.
Now, back in 1927 and 1928, the New York Yankees, perhaps the most legendary run of Yankees teams ever, they won back-to-back World Series. Did you know in those World Series, all of them combined, they gave up 20 runs? In Game 1 and 2 of the ALDS, the Yankees gave up 20 runs.
Dang.
To the Blue Jays in a stretch that went like this. 20 runs, 20 outs over those 2 games. They got 20 outs in the same span that they gave up 20 runs.
You're kidding me.
Which is the same number of runs that the 1927 and 28 Yankees gave up in their World Series. All of those games combined is the same as the 20 outs that they had piggybacking in Game 1 and Game 2. Ouch. And then
It's crazy those players had to experience that in both of those years.
I don't know if the same carryover players. I feel
really?
Like, yeah.
I've been told that if you go to Yankee Stadium, you can put your hand on one of
That was the old one.
things and you can feel.
Nope, that was the old one.
Mickey Mantle.
New one is a money grab. How did Game 6 of the World Series end? With the Dodgers turning a 7-4 double play in the ninth with the tying run at second base. Why is that amazing? Because how did Game 7 end? With the Dodgers turning another double play with a potential tying run on first base. Consider this. According to Baseball Reference, no potential World Series clinching game had ended on a double play with the tying run on base in more than 50 years.
Wow.
Since 1978. This World Series, it happened in Game 6 and Game 7.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Defense wins championships.
I mean, but not the baseball cup.
That's right.
That's won by offense. All right. We got a few.
We're going to come up with a better name for that, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. We'll work on that. Now, speaking of better names, what do you think about this?
You've got the runs or something like that.
No.
What?
Okay. Obviously, I think that's a good idea. The Palm Beach Cardinals. Boring. They have come up with a new alternate identity. They are going to be the Palm Beach Frozen Iguanas.
Okay, I like this.
Yes.
Dude, have you ever been hit by a frozen iguana?
A what now?
No.
People get hit by them all the time because they just fall out of trees.
They do?
Yeah, they'll be up in the trees, they freeze, they get to that point where they're just like, they're done, and they'll just fall out of a tree and land on people. Sometimes people get seriously injured because they have spikes on their back. Well, like spiky things, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this makes sense. One of the alternate logos is seemingly an iguana falling out of a tree, and another one is it's holding a bat that looks like a tree limb. So who knew that Corey Majors was prepared to provide the extra information that we needed? All right.
They can slow down their heartbeat to 1 beat per day.
What?
Yeah, it's insane. Let me go look
Did you watch
this up.
like an iguana documentary? Or all right, so let's talk about Kazuma Okamoto. He signed a 4-year deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. The deal's worth $60 million with a $5 million signing bonus, and it does not include opt-outs. The thing that's really interesting about this is Okamoto and Murakami. I feel like the thought was that they would have a lot bigger contracts, but that just did not come to fruition. But some of the Japanese players that posted, they are now locked in with their new teams. Another new team, Don Mattingly officially joined the Philadelphia Phillies as their bench coach. So Don Mattingly will continue his quest for that elusive World Series ring.